Good morning out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Freaking Jeep. My name's John and I got a lot going on my plate today. But this movie that you're going to see later on will be starting sawing one of those big pines back at the little sawmill. I ran the metal detector over it. I think I might have showed that. I don't know what I've showed. I got some videos that I shot yesterday of it. I broke loose and got back there and got a little bit done. But now they got a big rain coming in, and it's supposed to start this afternoon, so we're talking, I always start in the afternoon, we're starting any time now. So I have a lot of cleanup to do. I got to get one of those pallets in, I got to get all this wood in where it won't get rained in, I got to get the bolts out, that in, this in, the metal detector, the legs. I want to take this table back in, because it's kind of close to where it might get rained on with heavy rain. It's got a coating on it that's meant for outside, so I'm not really too concerned with that. But I want to get it in. I have to get some wood down into the boiler area. I am out of wood down there, so I gotta get a crate because I don't feel like going out and getting wood, and that'll still keep me from getting into my emergency wood. We'll walk down there real quick. I don't want to make this too long, but major part of this video is going to be sawing the wood, or starting to saw that pine, and different ways of looking at it, explaining a few different things. You're on the end of my arm is my whatever, because I think I left the tripod back at the sawmill. So that's what I'm down to in wood. I've got to write down what I've used up. It's a mess. We should be warm, yeah. It's pretty warm out here. It's about I think it's about 60, but it's supposed to get cold again, so that I'll go ahead and bring some wood up. And I got emergency wood, so I don't really have to bring it up if I don't want to. But as I've told you guys before, that's double stack wood or double handle wood, because you got to put it into a box and put it into there, where if I just use this crate up and take it down, I can just put the wood in the crate. So anyhow, that's what I'm up to. So I might have a little snippets here and snippets there of stuff that I'm doing today, but overall it's just going to be sawing. So I'm glad you stopped in. Do me a favor in between now and when the sawing starts, which will be instantly, I hope, hit the like button and subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. It helps out and doesn't cost you a thing. And if you don't like it, send it to somebody you don't like and annoy them too. We'll see you now. Bye-bye. Quick wrap up. Hi there, welcome back. Got the load of, getting you dizzy here, load of wood, or load of empty out. Got the empty out of here, got another one brought in. This one here, I actually found a date on it. Oh, I gotta go get a couple more things of kindling wood. We'll take you down there. Found a 9/1 of 23. So that should be dry enough. It's good size stuff. Later on when I get down, I'm gonna leave the plastic on there so I don't have to drop this because it's supposed to rain. I might drop it anyway, I don't know. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, when I get down a little bit lower, I'll bust one up and see what the moisture is. But it's getting burnt irregardless. So we'll see you later now, bye-bye. Well, another little thing on the list, I needed to get 2 more baskets of my smaller kindling wood. And I filled 2 up. Have a lot of kindling here, but don't know what to do with it. I'm burning it in the boiler right now because the boiler today is 60 degrees and it doesn't take much but a handful of these things to keep it going all day, and then night I'll throw a couple bigger pieces in. And I still have quite a bit here. But I have more baskets, but I just didn't fill them up. I got 2 that I just took over there. Those are the 2 that I just filled up. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. These are 1.5 times bigger than those. Then the next thing, remember all that sawdust back there from the telephone pole cutting? Well, I put it back here. I put it right here. The deer come in here and bed down. It gets muddy because the water from the whole field up there seems to cut through this section over here, and it just, well, you can see from the last rain it already washed a lot of it out, but comes through that over there. So I don't really care that much. I should probably fill that up. Maybe it'd run on the outside or dig a path for it. So anyhow, that's another thing's going on. Now I'm gonna go up there and clean some of that nonsense up from the putting that topsail nonsense together, just so the rain and weather doesn't get to it. So that's where I'm headed next. We'll see you now. Bye bye. Well, guys, I'm getting closer to the sawmill. It's only right up there. But this tree came down and it came across the road, and I knocked the bark off of it. It's dry enough, and I'm low on boiler wood, so I'll grab that. Maybe grab that one back there too. Just you know, a little bit of carryover wood. Bye bye. Update. Bye bye. Well, before I start cutting a bunch of boards, I got to get some of this crap out of the way. These I decided to cut up in 4-foot sections because they're 4x4s. These are about 3 foot. Remember number 45? Here he is. We'll put him out there and lay him to rest. Well, I'm not gonna chew up movie time on goofy little stuff too much. I'm gonna put them over there to separate the boards I get off of that from the boards there. So that's all I'm gonna do. So I'll bring you back in a little bit. Bye-bye. Well, it's about where we left over. I don't know if you can see that in there. It's in still pretty good shape. So we'll take that off so don't cut it in half. This wood is just getting sticky. You can't see all the little beads in there, but anyhow, I got to get to cutting or the clouds will come in. I got that mess cleaned up. That board there is dry. I'll probably cut it into stickers. I got those boards over there just to separate the one from the other. I'm gonna put you here. You're gonna have to put your ears on, and we're about ready to start sawing, I hope. Let's see, we got to start it. Hit the button. First cut's going to be at about 20, a little over 20 maybe. too bad so far. I managed to do it with the little cant hook. Those are almost 12 inches wide right there, so I ought to get quite a few boards. But I got to clean this mess up down here. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'll bring you back after I get that mess cleaned up. There's no point in watching me do what I do a lot of, clean up messes. And I make them. So we'll be back in a little bit. Well, I'm sure a lot of people are going to leave a comment. Why didn't I make another board out of that? That looks like a pretty good board. I'm stacking all these in here. This board, to get a board out of, I'd have gotten a 6-inch one maybe if I'm lucky to here, and to get it out of it just isn't worth the effort to get it out of there. So that's why I'm cutting that up. Just FYI. Just about got it done. Bye. Well, I got all that slab wood cut up in a kind of in a pile over there. Now I'm gonna start taking this off, hoping I can get a little bit done before the rain comes in. So it's getting close. But that didn't take me but a few minutes. Put your ears back on. We're ready to roll. Had to activate the alternator. Looks like I gotta put some more oil in the to get some of these boards out of the way. You know about that. So I'm going to get these over here and get them over there. I'll bring you back after I get them loaded up. Then you're getting dizzy here. The board that's on there, I'm going to flip 180, face it, and then probably take 2 boards off it. I don't think I'm going to get 3. I'm not sure. So I'll bring you back in a little bit, and that is some sticky wood. I'm surprised you and more on the camera. So we'll be back in a little bit. See ya.